Motion heals joints. Overuse destroys them. Pain doctor and orthopedic surgeon explain.
There's this really interesting almost paradox between the philosophies on arthritis. You'll have people that are really active and their joints look amazing.
Yeah.
Right? And you have really active and their joints look terrible.
Yep.
Right? And so they say, well, if it's wear and tear, why wouldn't it be consistent across everybody? And one of the things that we talk about a lot that I truly believe is if you look at how joints receive nutrients, right, is it's an imbibing process, right? They're avascular, and so only through imbibition do we get the nutrients and nutrients in, metabolic waste out. And so in that setting, motion is life to joints. If joints don't move, they die. Right? That's where we see frozen shoulder. When they're in that sling and that just collapses down on it, that's what we're going to see. And so there is that whole thing, okay, if you're really active, that should be good for your joints. But then there's the contra philosophy of well, if you're really active, you're putting a ton of wear and tear, and don't be surprised in the long term. So I can understand why you'd say well, maybe it's not so simple of one philosophy.
Well, and I see that a lot of the older male weightlifters that they love weightlifting and they don't want to give it up. And I don't think that they have to give it up, but they have to change the way that they do their workouts.
Got to protect certain areas.
I think we have to go from being the Olympic lifter and trying to lift as much to being more of a body sculptor. And that's a discussion that I think is reasonable. I do think that the endurance athletes, they learn to change a little bit, and you just can't muscle through. That's where I think people can get in trouble.